Hello, this is Get Carter, and I'm back with Oxygen Not Included Rancher Mark 2. So I queued off a few things off camera because they've not got enough work to do. What did I do? Nothing much. I just put in a second pump here with the power switches so I can get rid of stuff if we want. I've set up my first little oxygen generation here to electrolyze it. So what I'll be doing is, this water is super hot, so we'll pump the water, we'll use this water to do oxygen creation, and I'll pump it up in insulated pipes so the heat doesn't transfer into the area. And then when it turns to gas, I've got a thermosensor, so that'll just make sure that it is cool enough or at the temperature I want it to be when it pumps out, just so we don't have hot air being pumped into the base. Did something die? I don't know. I realised I forgot to probably for a very long time, but I forgot to put fridges back. Yeah, come on. Someone put them in there. Forgot to put the fridges back. I have... Alright, so I got rid of the... There we go. I got rid of the batteries here, but I got this one hooked up. Now, it does have more on it than technically it can handle, but they're not really used. So it should be fine. Even, like, it's only 800, 300. Everything would have to be used at once for it to... go over, and it's just not going to happen. What have we got on it? Not even sure what's chewing up power on this line. That pump up there. And that one, we got those two. We have got a massage table if we need it. We're not going to hook up the fridges. Alright, so that should be fine. It's in carbon dioxide and it's in the fridge. And they're sticking these in here. Alright. That fixes up our food. For the moment, we will try to get another dupe. Whatever, 1.7 cycles. We'll get number 10. Alright, so we're trying to keep everything but... Yeah, so stuff's... Oh, it's just carbon dioxide. But what I'm hoping is it gets... We try to avoid the chlorine coming in. It's not perfect, but for the most part, we should be able to avoid any sort of chlorine. Does let a little bit of oxygen sneak out into this area, which is always good. What I'm going to do is I'll put the suits in here so that basically when they go out here, they're in suits, and that way I don't have to worry too much about getting oxygen anywhere outside of the base. Hopefully there'll be enough oxygen in the suits that they can get to wherever they need to go. And also I'll start digging into the slime once that's done. Alright, so I changed this one, I'm going to do a ladder up, so when the ice melts, I'm not going to have to worry about it straight away going into the base. And we'll see if it builds up a little bit too much, then I'll pump it out or do something about it. Alright, so hopefully we're going to find some sort of geyser or volcano or something, because we haven't found any. I want to dig down to the oil just in case I don't get the spawn I need for these guys for the was it shiny one or the glossy, so I can get plastic. Where are we? What are they doing? I did ask them to an awful lot, so that's all on one priority though, so that's not going to be done. But this I do want done. I want that bit done because I'm going to move I need that coal moved back, and then I can basically do that. We need this dug out because that's fine. Dig the ladders. Otherwise we're going to get too much carbon dioxide around here, and we will end up not being able to get rid of it. Which pretty much will... Ooh. Alright, so why can't you... we got someone that's qualified, haven't we? Yeah, Bubbles. And she's still ranching as a... Yeah, so the only thing she should do above ranching is toggling stuff. That's auto. How you doing that? Why can't... Bubbles, what are you doing? Oh, you're doing that ranching. Ugh. Too many of these guys. I'm contemplating ditching them. Like killing some of these ones. But I'd like to be able to barbecue them. So what we need is to set up the barbecue. But I don't want to do that until... What is that? Why have we got... Oh, I betcha. I bet that's from food rotting because I didn't realise I had the refrigerators. That's life. At some point soon we will switch out the toilets to just use plumbing. That's going to take a while to dig through. Too long. Alright, this is getting done. As soon as that's done and this heavy wire is done, I'll well, I might as well do that now. So we just got that to do. We'll set this as a 7. We'll deconstruct that. Come on. Come on, give it coal. There we go. Alright, so we should have everything pumping back. We'll put the second coal in. Now I do want to use coal as not the primary power source. If I can get natural gas and hydrogen to do most of it. Until we get a whole bunch of slicksters that we need to pump CO2 into. Obviously once that happens then we're more than happy to... yeah, you probably need to... No, not there. No, what is it? Gas pipe, sandstone. Why don't I make it out of sandstone? Could have just did it out of that. I don't know. You're gonna go in there. So, bubbles. We'll see where the bubbles... Where are you, bubbles? Follow cam. When you wake up in the morning, I want you to put the little poor Draco in the room so he's not... Yeah, what are you going to do? Why are you getting mealwood seeds? Yeah. It's not unreachable. Ah, it's an idiot. I didn't see there was a baby. I wasn't paying attention. Ah. Yay! Alright, he's happy, he's hungry. Now, theoretically, he should be eating these things. Yep, there we go. Well, I might enable this, but I think the issue is they can't stay in long enough. What I was also contemplating is whether I wanted to give them another route to get up top. I think I might, and actually before I do that, just going to do a block there to make sure that it doesn't reach above 96, because it's 96 now. I'll drop... Actually, if we put 3 here, and then I'll... Yeah, see how long it's taking him to get there? Because she's out of air already. Oh, not that. Priority 9. Has she got enough time? Oh, well, she managed to do it. But I think what I'll do is I'll get those built. There we go. And I will deconstruct, and we will deconstruct in there. Whoops, I thought they could jump. We'll find out. And that should be off. And that should be off. Can you... We'll wait and see when someone comes along and tries to do that again. Anyway, so his wildness is going down. He's got so... hopefully at some point we'll get a glossy one and we'll use that for plastic. We do need to get the other ones to chew up carbon dioxide, but if we can get plastic beforehand, that would be handy. Of course, because I set everything to 1. Alright, so we'll put that coal back, and we probably want to do automation as well. And we want that automation to be 9. You don't have to be 9. Just the automation. Oh, and you have to be 7. Research is complete. What do we got? Tubes were miles away, so the transport we're far away from. Maybe valve miniaturization would be the next one to get. We can get a new dupe. Pacifist. Operate dig. So pacifist doesn't matter. Binge eater, well, they unlikely to be. They're unlikely to go nuts. Destructive is kind of annoying. You're a pacifist. Grace Monkey only has operate. This guy, he's got 2 learning. Welcome, Rowan. You go find a bed. There should be hopefully oxygen up there and not hydrogen. Yeah. So how are we going? Oh, so we can now put in that one. So I just want to put that there to try to cut through some of the temperature that comes through. And that's obviously a vacuum, so that is good. Now, can you get across or not? I'm just... there we go. Yeah, he can get across. So theoretically... and we've still got... at 96 tiles? Yeah. Alright, so we'll leave it like that. He can still jump across. He's got... He's not tame yet, so we can't find out how long till we get an egg. We'll probably just leave the eggs in there to hatch naturally, just for the moment. Alright, so we're doing our... What are you doing? Nearly got oxygen and hydrogen. Hydrogen will be good because we can finally get... I mean, they're happy. Oh, you need the hydrogen if you want the... Yeah. I suppose, do we care? The shearing station doesn't take that much power. Does add a little bit of heat, but that's not really very much. I'll hold off on the shearing because I think the big problem with the shearing is the oxygen doesn't last long enough. It's stinky. Where are you going? At some point I will put it in when we get the suits, exosuits. Yeah, picking up algae, which doesn't matter. Yeah. Where are you? Why are you going all of that way? Ah. I'm curious, if I deconstruct that, can he then... Oh. Where's Bubbles? Bubbles, what are you doing? Yeah, so we really do want exosuits so that they can get in there and not have to worry about it. And we want hydrogen so we can get the plastic, I suppose. That needs... it needs millwood. Yeah. Alright, what have we got? Research complete. Have we got anyone at 100%? I don't think so. Nope. What was I... Research. Miles away for research. That was an old one. Did get a skill increase. Athletics is always good. Quicker the move, the quicker they get to where they're going. So we've got started this one. That'll help cut down on the algae we're using, and we won't need to cool down this water. We do need... we will need a supply of water. What's it like in there? 26. What's the water here? 35. Yeah, so that water's pretty warm. We do want it to go up to this area. And once we clean out the slime, we'll probably actually change it so the water goes... basically pulls into here and then goes straight up to be cooled. We can't see anything more that needs investigating over there. We've managed to not really dig down a lot here, but what slime have we got? There's a little bit of slime lying in there. There's heaps of slime lying in there. Yeah, so what I'll probably want to do for this one, I'll wait till it comes down a bit more, but we might want to go actually through here. Stay away from that. And obviously stay away from that chamber as well, because there is tons of it in there. Slime lungs. Such a pain. Yeah, come on, what are you lot doing? Oh, you need oxygen. Some oxygen might be... No, there's not really any oxygen sneaking up here. There's a little bit of oxygen in there, but and there's a lot more up here. So they will access that at some point. What we can possibly do is we'll get... Oops. The ladder going all the way up there. What's it entombed by? Frozen carbon dioxide? Maybe. We'll get a couple more there, which will be good. You can get up there, you can get that to that. Alright, so they can all get to that. Hopefully we are 700 refined metal. Can't help but feel there's something I wanted to do with my refined metal from last episode, but I can't remember. Alright, we are chewing through a little bit of water. I'm hoping that won't make it too warm. So why are we going through? Oh, the meal lice chews up a fair bit of water when you switch it into lice loaf, but I need to do it. We have 2 jobs mastered. What do we got? Gopher. So Catalina, we put you there. Just want to get as many exosuit engineers as I can, because they're all going to be basically walking around in them. You can go off cook. That's your girl. So there's nothing you get specifically. You can't go there. Although, let's put you here. He'll still be a cook, but I want to get maybe a couple more plumbers that can remove pipes. I need to get that done. Can we get... Oh no, we've got our 10 pop. I'll probably leave it at 10 pop just until I can get some more stuff organised. Now with the Wheezeworts, I'm going to... What I need? I'll have a barbecuing area, and I'll use the Weezewarts to make sure it stays cool. So what I might do, this might be a little bit odd, but... So where's the heat come through? Yeah, even that's getting pretty warm. Might just dig out that. Get that dug out, and then we're gonna... Because we're gonna insulate down there. I might insulate across there. And then we'll probably do... Actually, just trying to think what we're going to do. We'll cut that, cut that. Get rid of all the copper first. Although, if I'm going to do... Actually, maybe not. Because we're going to cut into that anyway. So what we might do is we'll do that there, and what we want is our... Have we done all the research? What do we do? There. Ah, miniaturization. Don't really need the tube. We'll go transit tubes. We won't use them anytime soon, but we'll go there. Right. We want to set up a grill. No, food. We'll do electric grill there. We'll do a couple of furniture here. I will, at some point, start doing my art. Just to help. There's no stress at the moment, but once they get a few more skills under their belt, they're probably going to need a lot of decor to take into account that we haven't got the best food. Alright, what are you doing? You're 3 out of 150, happiness 4, reproduction 6. So once I've got, which reminds me, I want to do another load of that. Don't have a lot of iron ore, but we are digging it out. So we will have enough iron ore. And we got the coal to get them back up. So we've got our power for the minute. We do need to do a little bit more. You're on 1, aren't you? Can I get you 2 on 5? And what I'll also do is get all of that on 5 as well. Just the sooner they get down to where they're digging, the longer they'll have to do it. That would be good. We need to dig out a little bit more iron because we are using it fairly quick. I didn't want to dig. We'll see. So none of that's being done because it's on 1. You can go on 5. Alright, so everything except for the pumps. Yeah, so what are we going to do? We want... we want it not to pump if the temperature is greater than, say, 23. Yeah, so it is warming up because... What's that? Yeah. So it is melting a little bit. Luckily we've got that bit there to stop us having any issues. What jobs we got mastered? You're an apprentice builder. So Rowan, you can... Why have you got no job? Oh, I forgot to give you a job when you came in. Silly. You're near your courier supply job, so we might be able to get Joshua and Catalina up there. Alright, so we didn't manage to get a whole lot done today. We did sort out the power, get a couple of coal. We've just got... So why haven't they done that? Nearly got oxygen creation done. No, it's not that they take too long to get up there. They just haven't done it. We do have enough iron. Just. We are going to have to mine some more. But we've got heaps to mine anyway. You should... can we just mine out that as an urgent, please? So we won't worry about any more refined iron after this one. We should be able to do whatever we need to do. We'll go dig up some more iron. I might let it run just a little bit to try to get some of this construction done between episodes, and then we'll come back after that. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.